What when you think about 4th of July, you think about America, you think about mom, baseball, apple pie, and hot dogs, right?
Kent Berry,
Hey.
looking all patriotic today. Thanks for joining
I'm
us.
feeling patriotic today. Thank you. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July to you too. We're cooking hot dogs today.
We are cooking good old Petit Jean brand hot dogs. I don't know if y'all familiar. I'm sure you are. You're from California, aren't you?
am.
Petit Jean is a brand that Morrilton Packing Company puts out. They're the best packing company in the state, although there's not a whole lot of them left. When you get a chance to buy an Arkansas product, go for the best. Petit Jean brand. Superb. They're in all your stores now. They may be just a little more expensive, but the quality is there so much better. And they've also come out with a new beef frank,
Is that the all beef frank thing?
all beef, which is superb.
You can pick it out easily in the stores when you go in there because the all beef is the brown one, but you said the all meat, which is not necessarily all beef, is the traditional red, right?
It is all meat, but it's not all beef. This is beef and pork, and this here is an all beef. They've just come out with them. They're really good, and they also make the jumbo grillers that they serve at the Razorback games and the Traveler games.
Oh, those are Petit Jeans too?
Those are all Petit Jean. Now they're the jumbo grillers. They're a little bit bigger.
yeah.
They're all meat also, not all beef, but all meat.
Of course, on Petit Jean meats, they make great bacon and hams. I mean, they're great meats too. And these are the ones you actually sell these in your meat shop, right?
Yeah, of course we do. We have the full line of the Petit Jean meat products, the bacon and stuff. And two, I'd like to encourage people, get a chance to buy local. And that is a local product made right here within the state. And David and them up there, they always put the quality in. Good stuff.
Okay. You know, all morning long we've been talking about fireworks safety. Victoria Price has been telling us about that, but you have some grilling safety tips for us too, right?
Not safety tips, I had some grilling tips. I'm not big on safety. No,
Don't grab the grill.
I'm just joking.
Use the gloves.
Hey, Natalie's back, huh? Hey, let's see. What I was going to recommend about grilling, and a nice little tip for people that are kind of maybe a little bit of a novice, and your ribs sometimes they come out kind of tough, sometimes tender, sometimes they're good. Hey, if what you'll do, my father taught me this years and years ago. If you'll take your ribs and season them with what you want, we have a good barbecue dry rubs at the shop or anything. Salt and pepper is good, just depending on what you want. Season them up, put them in some foil. Heavy duty foil preferably, because the trick is you don't want the steam to get out.
Okay.
So in other words, you don't want any holes in the foil. So if you'll take the rib and put it down and then fold it up and then seam it up so that the steam can't get out. All cooking is time, temperature, pressure, and humidity. Kind of sounds like a weather.
Yeah, that sounds like a weather board right there. But that's a weather forecast I really don't want to be a part of inside of a grill.
Well, now that's true. Hey, but the point was being is the pressure that builds up. If you'll wrap those up and seal it up so the steam can't get up, the pressure will build up inside that foil, and it serves to tenderize that meat, almost like cooking it in a pressure cooker. But in a pressure cooker, you pour the flavor down the drain. This way, it stays in there, and the longer you cook them, the more tender they'll get. In my opinion, you can overcook them and get them too tender. Well, you just pick the bone up, and it's just a bone. I like a little resistance myself. But the longer you cook them, the more tender they'll get. And then open them up after you cook them. Then you're going to enhance the flavor with smoke and or a baste.
You actually sell the dry rub as well. Is this it right here?
Yes, we've got 3 different kind of dry rubs we make at the shop or that we sell.
3 different kinds. Huh?
That's our Greek season. That's put together by Townsend Supplies up in Melbourne, as is the Cajun. And then I make my own barbecue dry rub. So,
really?
yes, I do.
Oh.
And it's great on briskets, ribs, chicken, anything.
Oh, he doesn't have the ingredients listed on there. I was trying to look to get at what it is.
Yeah. Hey, and the Greek is just a great all-around, all-purpose seasoning. We use it in turnip greens, green beans. Hey, I make my own potato salads, and
Ooh,
that's
yummy.
kind of a secret spice in the potato salads. The Greek, real good all around.
Pretty easy thing to cook this 4th of July weekend, and he's made it really easy for you. You can head to his meat shop over in Gravel Ridge.